Yo, what's up, LA Live Gang? This is your boy AC, and I'm back with another breaking news edition of LA Sports Live. You guys see the thumbnail, you see the title as the NBA offseason. The end of it's growing near. The end of it's growing near. We got LeBron James mini camp jumping off tomorrow. Um, Media day and camps open next week. And according to reports, the Lakers and Pacers trade is over. Let me go directly to the report. It comes courtesy of Clutch Points, the general manager of the Indiana Pacers. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. What's up, everybody? Um, According to reports, the Pacers general manager, he went on local Indiana sports radio, and he basically said that the Miles Turner ain't going anywhere. Now he didn't say the deal was dead, but basically, let me read you what he said, and basically you figure out what you want from it. He appeared on 1075, the fan. Like I said, it was local sports radio in Indiana, and he was asked about the trade rumors concerning Miles Turner, and he was quoted as saying Miles Turner will be with the Pacers on opening night. I repeat, the Pacers general manager said yesterday on Indiana Sports Radio 1075 The Fan that Miles Turner will be with the Pacers on opening night. Now let me just read further from the report, just to give you guys a little bit of background on this. The word is official now. Um, the Lakers did make an offer for Buddy Hield and Miles Turner um, over a month ago, and they offered the 2027 picked first round pick, unprotected, and Russell Westbrook, and two second round picks for Miles Turner and Buddy Hield. And of course, the Pacers counter offer to that. We all know that they want the Lakers. They wanted both first round picks. They wanted 2027 and 2029 first round pick. There's two second round picks, and they also wanted the Lakers to take the very bad contract of Daniel Theis in order to do the deal. Rob Pelinka quickly hung up the phone, and they wanted THT as well. You guys remember that, and they wanted THT. Rob Pelinka quickly hung up the phone, cussed out the Pacers general manager. I'm just joking, man. But he hung up the phone and says, "Thanks, but no thanks. I'm cool." They immediately traded THT, and then of course, when they traded THT, that's like a big fu, and pretty much lets the Pacers know that we ain't, we're not doing any deals with you. And like I said, with this announcement yesterday on local Indiana sports radio, with him saying that Miles Turner will be with the Pacers on opening day, that deal is dead. That deal is dead. So that doesn't leave the Lakers with too many options, and I guess the options would be to stand pat and keep the roster that they currently have. Um, Maybe explore a deal with still further explore a deal with the Pacers. With the Jazz, which could still come at any time, and it could come today. It could come today. Or maybe another dark horse team jumps in the race at the last minute, um, like the San Antonio Spurs or the New York Knicks. I don't think any of that is likely. Honestly, I think the Lakers are going to stand pat, ladies and gentlemen. I think the Lakers are going to stand pat, and you could call it. You could say they're punting. They're punting on the season. You could say they're wasting a year of LeBron James, but quite honestly, like my good buddy Kareem Port and Elder were saying, man, some of these teams are just not dealing in good faith. If you look at other deals that were completed within the last 6 calendar months, um, the kind of compensation that was being asked for, it's not the same thing, man. It's just not the same thing what other teams are asking for the Lakers. And me personally, I can't blame Pelinka, because look at. I agree with you, EJ. Not right now, because look, excuse me, guys. Look at what happened last year at the trade line. A lot of Laker fans, including myself, were pissed off, was mad as hell at Rob Palinka because he did not pull a trigger on a possible John Wall deal. That was the only deal. We had other minor deals, but that was the only major deal to move Westbrook that was on the radar. And Rob Palinka decided to stand pat. And that would have cost us not one, at least one of our first round picks. Look what happened at the beginning of this offseason. Now, whether if it was true or not, the Lakers were in the running for Kyrie Irving. If we had traded Russ at the trade deadline and gave up one or even two of our first round picks, it wouldn't even been a conversation as far as Kyrie Irving. And right now, we would have no picks to trade. You know what I'm saying? There would definitely be no Pacers trade, would be no Jazz trade, would be nothing, because he would have already traded the picks last year at the trade deadline. So, sometimes it makes sense just to stand pat, see what happens, see how things go. And I think ultimately that's probably the direction the Lakers are going to move in. Um, Stand pat. Look, we have talent. We have talent. You know, part of me right now doesn't, part of me, I don't want to trade because I want to see what this team can do. We have talent, we have fresh young players, and sometimes you have to give a team a chance, man. Sometimes you have to give a team a chance. Sometimes a lot of us fans, we overthink things. We think that we got to have the star power to compete with these other teams. But guess what? Things are going to happen with these other teams. A couple of these teams that everybody has ahead of the Lakers, sometimes, a couple of them are going to fall back. A couple of them are going to fall back for whatever reasons. It may be trouble in the organization, i.e., the Phoenix Suns, or it could be injuries. It could be a lot of things that could happen. You know what I'm saying? So we're running around here trying to rush and trade everybody and make sure we got a look. Breaking news right now. Breaking news, and this is why I say things can happen. Now, the Thunder, OKC Thunder, are not an immediate threat to the Lakers. They're not. But look what just happened. According to Shams, Thunder's guard Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has a grade 2 left MCL sprain and will miss the start of training camp. Team says, he's probably going to be out a month. Look, that could happen in Minnesota. That could happen in Golden State with Steph or any of those other players. That could happen in any of those other teams that everybody has picked above the Lakers. So the Lakers are rushing around here. Us fans want them to rush around here, make all these trades, trade everybody, get superstar players, and just get rid of Russ just to get rid of him. No, man, you don't do what's up, Lakers and five? You don't do deals just to do deals, and you don't always do deals just to keep up with the Joneses, man. And look what happened with the that's a major blow. It's not a big time knee injury, but that's a major blow to the OKC Thunder. They have to take it easy there with SGA. And that could happen with any other team, man. It could happen with any other team. All these teams that people supposedly got picked above the Lakers. I saw somebody had the Pelicans picked above the Lakers. Now I know they got Brandon Ingram and all these, but they ain't did nothing together, man. Until it's proven that they can do something together. The Lakers are proven with the duo and the tandem with LeBron James and healthy LeBron James and Anthony Davis, that they can win the NBA championship. So, man, to me, these guys got to prove it. All these teams they got picked above the Lakers, they got to prove it. They got to go on the floor and prove it. Who ruined? Now, well, hold on a minute. LeBron James fan, who Lakers a dumb organization. Okay. Why are they dumb? You think they should trade all their assets to make that deal? Come on, man. Nah, man. Sometimes it's smart. Sometimes it's smart to stand pat and see how things play out because, look, They had just take for instance the Clippers. You got the Golden State Warriors and you got the Phoenix Suns. Those are for sure teams that the people have the Lakers behind, right? Suns, Golden State Warriors, and who else did I say? Clippers. But look at their superstar players. Chris Paul, over 30. Clippers, Kawhi and PG, they're not both over 30, but injury prone. Golden State Warriors, Steph, Draymond, Clay, over 30, pushing 30. Injury history. Things could happen to those guys, just like things could happen to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. With what happened the last two seasons with LeBron and Anthony Davis, one could say, hey, the Lakers are due, the Lakers superstars are due to be healthy, you know. So, I don't see why you guys don't think maybe something might happen with one of those teams and the Lakers can jump right in there. The Lakers can jump right in there. I'm not going to do my predictions right now, but I think this team is going to be a lot better than what people think. Trade or no trade. Yeah, Murphy Family WWE, man. I think. Look, the clock is ticking. LeBron's mini camp is tomorrow. The clock is ticking. I think it's pushing more and more likely, man, that we're gonna run it back with Russ. Somebody saying there that Russ is not a team player? Well, look, last year Russ had one more year left on his contract, right? He had one more guaranteed year on his contract, and he knew it. So that means he knew he had $47 million coming to him. Either way, he knew it. Now he knows this is his last year of his contract. Last year he knew he had a little bit of leeway. This year he don't. It's a new coach, new system, new format, everything. Um, he had a certain level of disrespect for former coach Frank Vogel. He's not going to be able to get away with that with Darvin Ham, nor does he have another year to, in his back pocket to just chill and figure it out. This is the year. He doesn't want to. What's up, Blue Boat? Let me see what Blue Boat's talking about. Yeah, Blue Boat. That's what I was just saying, man. Look, keep the picks for now. It doesn't mean we can't trade them later in the season. It doesn't mean we can't trade them at the deadline. It doesn't mean that Russ is going to be a Laker for the entire season. It just means he's going to be a Laker for the start of the season. And there's nothing wrong with just sitting back. There's nothing wrong with just sitting back and, man, wait and see what happens, man. The Lakers do have talent. You guys do know they do have LeBron James. You do know that they do have Anthony Davis. You do know that who else we got? We got a nice young core that we signed in the offseason. We did go out there and sign Patrick Beverly. That's his defensive tenacity, his leadership. It's going to be infectious. It's going to be infectious. And like I said, all this stuff that we sit up here talking about hour after hour, day after day, day after day, my man Reg Dog in the chat, Reg Dog, it all boils down to that, right? It all boils down to that. We got to stay healthy and use what we got. And that goes for every team in the NBA, not just the Lakers, man. Not just the Lakers. And what was proven right here, right when this live stream started, stuff happens. Sorry to see that go down with SGA. Sorry to see that, but who's to say that couldn't happen with the Suns and Chris Paul? Who's to say that couldn't happen with the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry? You know what I'm saying? We still don't know what the hell's going on with Kawhi Leonard. We don't know when Kawhi Leonard's going to play, if he's going to play this season or if he's going to sit out another season. We don't know. According to the Clippers, it's all up to Kawhi. So we'll see what happens, man. So let's not jump to conclusions. Let's not count the Lakers out just yet. I haven't, and if you're a real OG Lakers fan, you shouldn't have either. Now, what else we got going on? Yeah, I agree. Lakers over everything, man. Lakers standing strong. They say they're not going to get punked, and we're not going to pay that extra tax like these other teams are trying to charge. And the Pacers, hey, That's the Pacers. Hey, people, y'all saying that the Lakers are stupid. The Pacers are stupid. Because what if Miles Turner goes out there and gets hurt on the first first day regular season, first game? What if he goes out there and gets hurt and they can't use him half the season? Oh, oh, well, now they can't get nothing for him, could they? Because nobody's going to trade for a hurt Miles Turner, are they? Just food for thought. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to come to you with a quick live stream, bring that breaking news. The Pacers Laker trade is officially over. And at this point, within a couple of days, regardless of LeBron James minicamp in San Diego starting tomorrow or not, at some point we're going to hear something, right? We're going to hear something from Utah. And we're going to hear something from Utah, and they're going to say, hey, we're going to stand pat with what we have. Or we might get the notifications that they're starting to release players, or Bogdan or JC, they may get moved to another team, and then that will be a sign. Excuse me, that will be a sign that the talks between the Lakers and the Utah Jazz are officially over, and it's just a matter of time. We're too close. We're too close to training camp and all that kind of stuff. The dominoes are going to fall. So you guys just make sure you stay here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, salute to everybody in the chat. If you're not subscribed to the channel, if you don't have your notifications on, man, y'all don't be having your notifications on, man. You got to have your notifications on to let you know when we go live to have this breaking news. Hit the notification bell. Anyway, guys, I got to cut this short. This is my birthday, so I'm going to start the birthday celebrations. Remember, tomorrow, 5 p.m., we got the big live stream featuring the Kareem Report, the Lakers over everything, and of course the NBA white guy. You guys don't want to miss that. It's going to be a hell of a ass stream, a blockbuster stream. You guys don't want to miss it. It's going to be right here on LA Sports Live. Salute, Reg Dog. Anyway, appreciate that, Reg Dog. This is your boy AC, LA Sports Live. Like I always say, I'll rap with y'all later. Somebody hit that outro for me.